So anyway, my dream, we were just camping, right?
And doing some fishing, just relaxing. And as we're fishing, we see this dead body floating down the river. And that was just enough for me. I'm like, we're going back. By the time we got back to the campsite, everything was just thrown around. There was blood all over stuff. We were pretty freaking out right now. And then we heard like these weird screaming noises coming from the woods. So we just started walking down the path we initially came from and left all of our stuff. So it was me, Clegg, Perm, and Jose, and Rachel. And we're just hauling ass down this path. And as we're walking down this path, we're just getting chased by these zombies. And then we finally came across this like creepy cabin. We had no idea how anybody had built a cabin this far out in the woods, so we said, well, let's go inside. The zombies are chasing us.
So we went inside and tried to board that shit up. They kept coming. They break through. We run up the stairs. There's all different kinds of rooms. Which one? I don't know which one to go in.
And we locked ourselves in this little room that had this tiny window. And those zombies were banging on the door and knocking through. And it got to the point where there was just too many. And we had to jump.
You've reached the end of cassette number 3.
And the zombies just kept coming and coming. The zombies were just there.
She was gone, man.
I was covered in blood.
And I kept going into all the different rooms, and she just wasn't there, man. I couldn't find her. I kept looking and looking, but I couldn't. And the zombies were everywhere. And at this point, I knew I was dreaming. I just knew it. So I just started thinking, if I'm dreaming, then, I can control this. So I figured, you know what? Rachel, she's just right around that corner. I keep looking for her, but she's right there. She's gonna be there. And all of a sudden...
there she was.
And she was all bloody, beaten, and bruised, but she was there. So me, Clegg, Perm, and Jose finally find Rachel, and we start running through this field, right? And then we open the barn door, and my grandma's in there with a machine gun, and she says,
"Come with me if you want to live." So she ends up taking us by these secret tunnels. And as we walk through, it gets colder and colder. There's ice all over the walls, and oh man. So we see the light at the end of the tunnel, and we keep walking towards it, and all of a sudden it's like the Twilight Zone. We're just in a suburban neighborhood, and all the families are zombies. But they're scared of us, we're weird.
My dream.